Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at how Jay had a bottle of Hennessy in Sugar Reef when they don't even sell them there. Brad's statement he made on Instagram, and Down the Rapids responds to someone calling him out over the Jay Slater case. So the first thing we are going to look at is Brad's statement that he made on Instagram after going on the news and talking about Jay. Brad says in his statement that he has already been questioned by the police. Brad uses this as a way of saying that he's spoken to the police, and that proves he isn't involved. We have seen what the Spanish police were like, especially with the John George case. Even members of the family have said that the police were awful out there, and they didn't help them at all. The family had to investigate themselves for them to get any answers. This just shows that it doesn't matter if Brad spoke to the police, because it seems like they can't be bothered or don't want to deal with these cases. I'd like to see what would happen if the UK police do start investigating this case. Also, Brad mentions that he didn't even want to go on the news and only did it for Jay and Debbie, which is correct, because that's the only reason Brad spoke out about this situation. It seems like Brad didn't want to do anything, because he didn't go and search with Lucy when she apparently went to the Airbnb and didn't go straight to Jay's location. Brad says, "We ain't drug mules or whatever you're saying, and that we need to know the facts before talking about the case on social media." The problem is, we don't know the facts. There were so many lies that were told, and no one has explained why. Lucy hasn't explained why she lied about the phone call with Jay. Brad hasn't explained why he didn't go straight to Jay's last location, and how he was speaking to Jay the whole time. But for some reason, Jay didn't want to go back to his hotel with Brad. There is so much that hasn't been explained. So how can we know the facts when no one has given them to us? The next thing we are going to look at is how Jay was seen with a Hennessy bottle in Sugar Reef when they don't even sell Hennessy there. In this video that Ayub showed us in his podcast, you can see Jay drinking a bottle of Hennessy in Sugar Reef. Now, it wasn't confirmed if Ayub even took this video because Cullen is questioning it himself, and he's not really picking sides because he is just focusing on his podcast. So that tells us that there is no proof that Ayub actually took this video. But I want to focus on the fact that Jay is drinking Hennessy, because I have checked all the menus to see if Sugar Reef even sold Hennessy, and they don't have it on the menu at all. So this means that Jay must have had that bottle before he went to Sugar Reef. What I was thinking is that Jay must have got the bottle from when he was still at NRG. So then I checked Papagayos to see if they sold Hennessy, but it shows that they don't sell it there either. So where did Jay get this bottle from? One of the places who actually sell it is Tramps, and I remember Ayub saying that he went to Tramps. I don't think Jay went there with him before going to Sugar Reef. I think Ayub brought the bottle to Sugar Reef himself and had the bottle with him when he met back up with Jay. The reason I say that Jay couldn't have been at Tramps with Ayub is because Tramps shuts at 12 a.m., and apparently Jay was still at NRG around this time. Another question I have is, where did Ayub go after Tramps finished? That might have been when he went to Papagayos, because Ayub and Rocky were captured in a video on the last night of NRG. But the Hennessy bottle is very suspicious, because if Tramps shut at 12 a.m., then Ayub would have had the bottle of Hennessy with him for hours before him and Jay were in Sugar Reef. So either he bought quite a few bottles of Hennessy, or the Sugar Reef video was earlier than we think. In the video, it just shows Jay, so if it was earlier, then where is everyone else? If Ayub did have the bottle of Hennessy and gave it to Jay, then anything could have been done to the bottle of Hennessy before Jay started drinking it. Another thing I want to add is that a bottle of Hennessy is expensive, anywhere between 40 and 80 pounds. Funnily enough, it's around the same price as the Airbnb that Ayub stayed at. So if Ayub can afford a few bottles of this in one night, why is he staying at such a dusty Airbnb? Also, this proves that either Ayub and Jay went somewhere else together before Sugar Reef, or Ayub brought the bottle of Hennessy from Tramps that shuts at midnight and had it until whenever this video was taken. But that's if Ayub was the person who even took this video. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments, because I don't believe we have been told the truth by Ayub at all. So recently, I have seen a video of Down the Rapids replying to someone who called him out over the Jay Slater case. Let's take a look.
You know what? I don't normally respond to comments like this, mainly because the fact I don't actually see them, and TikTok automatically removes haters from my account, which I'm really fortunate that TikTok allowed that. However, you know what? Let's reply. You're the sort of person that wouldn't even give 10p to a homeless person, let alone fly to different countries to help others who are in need. And you know what? I feel really, really sorry for you. You must live in a bubble behind your phone, sitting there on TikTok thinking like you're some blooming champion, but you're not. You're a loser, and you need to do better for yourself. You need to start focusing on yourself. If you help others, you'll feel a lot better. But you know what? I am so proud of what I've done. I am so proud because no one else did what I did. No one. Absolutely no one. And you didn't see half of it. You don't know half the story. You really don't. And you don't deserve to. You're just a loser on TikTok. Now everybody else I love and respect. I really, really do. But people like you know what? It doesn't make me angry. It just makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. Because you're a grown woman. You're a grown woman. And you have the mentality of a child. And you know what? This isn't a hate video. I'm just trying to give you advice. I want to see you do better in life. I want to see you do good. So please try do better. Get out your bubble. Get out your conspiracy theories. And just be the best person you can. I hope you do better in the future. Big love.
So in this video, Down the Rapids says that anyone that leaves hate on his videos gets their comments instantly removed by TikTok. Clearly, he doesn't like people commenting about the Jay Slater case because he deleted all the videos that he did and doesn't let anyone speak about it on his lives or comments. If you do mention it, then trust me, you will get blocked. What does he know that we don't? Something else that I picked up on is that he says that we don't even know half of the story. This also makes me think that he definitely knows more than he let on while covering the case on his TikTok page. We have seen a couple of times where Down the Rapids might have slipped up with his wording in some of his Jay Slater videos, which makes people think that he knows something. He was very close to Rachel as well, as you can see from these messages. Yes, he might have been in contact with Jay's family, but it seems like him and Rachel spoke to each other a lot more than he spoke to Jay's family. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will update you as we find out more.